Metal Gear Solid. Solid's fate. Note, I'm not fully American, born in Panama, and may have some mild or borderline minor grammar errors. The name Jeremy, by the way.
Really? Good horror introduction.
Summer has just begun. School's out. Great report card, celebration after school, and money. I am a fairly poor teenager, always broke and always willing to make money. So after summer began, my friend offered me if I wanted to sell marijuana or fronting me.
Oh.
I mean, when you think Metal Gear Solid, you think selling marijuana.
Well, I don't have that much experience with Metal Gear Solid, so...
Well, I mean, Snakey has a cigarette, but is it really cigarette? Or is it actually marijuana? That's just a theory, though.
It's a hypothesis, shut the fuck up.
Of course, I did not think anything of it, because all that was on my mind was the Metal Gear Solid HD collection for PS3. Since as baby, Metal Gear Solid has been my favorite game of all time, and still is. Not once has this ever changed, or it ever will.
This was written before Konami decided to go just crazy, right?
Yeah, this is before Metal Gear Survive, the seminal...
This is pre-Metal Gear Survive. America was never the same again.
Poor Jeremy.
From Panama.
Couple weeks came by, and I have been making hundreds of dollars, and to that reason is because I had someone to teach me how to sell and choose out targets and how to flip. Just basically making more money, using my silver tongue, and being a great scam artist. Is being a scam artist something that's involved in selling marijuana?
So not that I have any personal experience, but I don't know what he's talking about.
I mean, unless he's selling chopped up lettuce, and it's here you go, some high quality dank kush.
Weed trade works in the US?
During this time, I had forgotten my main goal. To the people I sold to, the ones I liked, the ones I made good deals without scamming, always would let me smoke with them. They were fun, creative, creepy, and loved video games with a burning passion. They were my people. They also knew ways to get games cheap, so they hooked me with a man that likes to steal from a local GameStop. And everything he had were just CDs without cases. It was fine with me. Now I have over hundreds of games and still not done with half of them. But of course, MGS HD was the hardest thing to get, but at least I got it. I received the game when school started again, and I was known as the notorious drug dealer by now, which was very...
If you are known at school as the notorious drug dealer, you are not doing the drug dealing path properly. That's not a goal you want to go towards.
Well, I mean, maybe just focusing that as a career choice.
So far, hearing this, I don't think he has any idea about drugs or crime or anything. Wait, and what school is he in? What type?
It's probably high school.
I would say elementary, going by the writing, but
I mean, it could be. The notorious 5th grade drug dealer, yeah.
Buy my weed, it's monopoly money, but we can pretend.
Which was very bad for me because all I wanted was a game, not attention. Drug dealers to all the kids at school made me seem cool and made me a very popular kid. All the women wanted me, but then I did not care for them too much. I just wanted to play Metal Gear Solid. This did not give me the chance to play Metal Gear Solid. People texting me constantly, asking for pictures or some marijuana, wanting to chill. Most of them were swag fags and sluts, so I was ignoring them. And this made me cooler, and I just couldn't do it anymore.
What the hell is a swag fag?
That's a good question, I have no idea. I skipped school for 2 weeks, turned off my phone, stayed at a place with one of my great friends that I smoked with all the time. Finally bliss in a trailer park, who would have known, for 2 weeks with my best friend, in his trailer playing MGS1, MGS2, MGS3, MGS4, MGS Ghost Babel, which is a Game Boy only, MGS Portable Ops, MGS Peace Walker, MG, MG2, before MGR. All this while I was high. It was probably the best time ever.
I think that's the only state you can play MG during.
Metal Gear Solid 3 had been my favorite, played it the most times. That's weird, there's no, like, period or anything. Beat it every 2 days after I'd beaten all the rest. I got bored of Metal Gear Solid. This is usually the part where I'm supposed to scream. I did nothing, waiting for months to play it again. I forgot about all my friends that I hung out with, was hanging with the sluts, swag fags, and I even almost turned into one. Almost every day, I would be fucking some girl. Lust went through my head. Pussy was my life. My grades dropped. Lost sense of video game euphoria. I was a shithead douche.
So, was this a serious post?
I mean, that's the big question whenever you're reading any of these, like, creepypastas.
I refuse to believe this.
Later on, my friend I stayed over for those 2 weeks had died, always trying to call me to play Metal Gear Solid again and smoke on good weed. I said no every time. He died smoking with his PlayStation controller in hand.
Okay, time out.
So...
There is probably like an entire paragraph of just Metal Gear Solid titles, and his friend gets like, well, he died. A few words.
Yeah.
No big deal.
He died doing what he loved. Staying in his trailer park, smoking weed, and playing Naked Raiden Sneaking Mission from MGS2.
What the fuck is wrong with Panama?
I don't know anything about Panama other than that it's a country, and it's also a vacation place. That's all I know.
And that Jeremy is from there? The famous writer?
Oh, the famous scribe Jeremy from
The scribe of horror.
creepypasta.com. This is the day I decide to visit my friend, and I saw him pale, with an eye patch on his left eye.
Okay. For the record, weed doesn't do that.
What do you mean? You know, you smoke so much that your like eye goes all weird, so you have to wear an eye patch?
No, I mean, I meant something different, but that as well. No. You know, I would make a good joke if I knew any Metal Gear, but no.
Just say nanomachines.
I know that Snake has guns, that's the extent of my knowledge.
I said, holy shit, D00D. That's so cool. He gave me a glance, smiled, and his head fell. I look at the screen, and I see Snake looking straight at him with a cigar in his mouth, and the flame on the cigar was intense. Snake's health was not decreasing, and it was a full. Johnny was outside of the cell, laying on the floor, with a burned Z, friend's name is Zachary, on his back. He was very bloody, of course, not trying to be cliche, but I knew instantly what was going on.
Yeah,
Something
like,
was not right.
If someone burns lettuce into your back, it gets very bloody.
Oh yeah.
That's how burning things into skin works.
Well, maybe he did something else that wasn't like burning. Maybe like...
Maybe he smoked weed.
I turned off the PlayStation. I fell straight to the floor and bursted into tears. I couldn't believe what was going on. I was framed for his death, but they found me not guilty. I was free to go.
So, wait, how did he die?
He smoked 2 joints in the morning. He smoked 2 joints at night. He smokes 2 joints in time of peace and 2 in time of war. He smokes 2 joints when he smokes 2 joints, and then he smokes 2 more.
And despite all of that, Jeremy, the slightly tanned gentleman from Panama, was framed for his death?
Yeah.
Unfucking believable.
I became antisocial and weird. It was hard
No,
enough
no,
for
I
me
think
to
that was already before that.
What do you mean he was like a popular, notorious drug dealer selling weed?
Yeah, I stand by my original point.
It is hard enough for me to write this, reliving the day I visited him, when a video game killed him some way. This was almost 2 years ago. A couple months back, I had received Metal Gear Solid back, a new copy with the case. I played it, cried almost every time trying to play this games. After slitting every guard's thoughts.
Oh no, not the thoughts.
Be gone, thot!
One day I come back from school. I want to play Metal Gear Solid. I notice another save. I thought my dad wanted to try it out, since he said it looked like a good game. But I was wrong. I click on it. I see the same exact scene from when my friends had died. But Snake was pale, and face was almost structured like my old friend. I started bawling my fucking eyes out, screaming why. After a few moments, I went insane. I looked at the screen and I said, "It's nice to see you again, Zach." After this, it went straight to the Kodak. His picture was of me and him smoking a joint together. Fate. ... I hope my fate is with you soon. We will be able to slit some thoughts soon. I have been with you for a while now. You just haven't seen my face till now so clearly. I want to be with you again. Find a box, then we will be together. For no, I have to show Snake his fate, to make you room.
I really think that someone smoked a lot of weed while writing this.
I'm sorry if this makes no sense whatsoever. I went insane and I'm trying to put the voices I heard, but it is harder than what you think. I almost committed suicide on the spot after what he said. A strange frequency played, and I went all out crazy. Then I figured out creepypasta on YouTube, and I figured I'm not the only one that was experiencing things, but for some weird feeling. I have a feeling I am to join Zachary in this game. I am not so sure if I am scared or not, but I will wait until the state comes. A live Metal Gear Solid. I will update this with all I can. Starting tomorrow, I will try to go farther than what I can do. Thank you. So what did you think of Metal Gear Solid, Solid's Fate
Don't
by Jeremy?
write while intoxicated. I'm really getting the feeling someone was really high while writing this, and all that really stupid shit about drug dealing and general life was just, he thought that was funny.
Like some guy's just like, oh man, I really want these people to think I'm cool. Oh yeah, I got really into drug dealing and all the girls wanted me, but I was too cool.
No, like, I refuse someone is this desperate to write this seriously.
Well, I mean, I could kind of see this as some like 14-year-old kid for the beginning, just like, this is my epic creepypasta, but then it just kind of like degrades as it goes on. So I feel like he's just kind of like, I gotta finish this somehow. He was talking to the TV. Find a box and then we'll be together. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll come back to it later.
That part was legitimately creepy about finding a box and being together.
Yeah. So you have to give this a rating. What would you give it?
I would say 420 out of 10 on the scale to 100. So 42.
You really give it more like 42 out of 100?
No.
Maybe like 4.2 out of 100.
I really don't
4.20.
understand this story.
Ratings are stupid.
Yeah.
I give it banana out of weed.
Well, you just prove your point.
Yeah.